I was in a boat right now, and the police driver stopped us. I thought he was even coming to say the driver, but he wants to check my bag. And I'm asking why. Do I fit a description? He said no. Once he suspects that I'm holding, once I look like I'm holding what? You said something. That's I don't remember. Well, if I look suspicious. Oh, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. I can understand that you want to do your work. That's fine. But you not explain to me why I look suspicious. Because I was literally just watching a video on my phone. You stop the car and you want to search my bag.
Are you done with your talking? Are you done with your talking?
I'm still recording. You said I can record. Yes, so I'm just recording.
So I'll still have to search your bag.
No, please.
No, please. You don't allow police to search your bag. No. Please, no. That's it. 10 to the nearest police station, please.
Let's go to the next. Let's go to the nearest police station. Yes, please. Let's go.
Sit down. Let us go to the nearest police station. No. Don't allow him for that. No, matter, let us go.
If you think nothing inside, let them
go.
Okay.
They want to handcuff me to the police. Oh, let's go, please. Let's go.
I don't really know the nearest police station via.
What's the name of the police station we are going to?
We are going to Greater Estate.
Greater Estate. So please put it inside. Greater Estate Police Station.
Hello, welcome to Community News. This video that you watched trended on Twitter now as last week. And it was a lady who got arrested by police after she refused the officer to search her handbag. Actually, the lady's reason was that he asked the police officer to give her a reason, a tangible reason why, he should allow him search her bag. And it looked like the police officer wasn't ready to give her any reasons. Okay, so as I said, this video trended on Twitter, and it got a lot of people commenting, and then also shared their experience with the police in similar situations. So today, I'm here to discuss what the law says in search without a warrant. So when a police officer, ideally, when you are coming to be searched by a police officer, normally they come with a warrant. Okay, so in a situation whereby a police officer stops you and then he tells you that I'm coming to search you without a warrant, what does the law say? That's what we are coming to discuss today. So the lady in question demanded an explanation for the search while recording the entire encounter. Actually, he took permission from the police officers and then they gave her the go-ahead to do the recording. According to the video, the lady was traveling in a boat car. She was stopped by a Ghanaian police officers who requested to search her bag. Okay, so let's watch the video again.
I was in a boat right now, and the police driver stopped us. I thought he was even coming to say the driver, but he wants to check my bag. And I'm asking why. Do I fit a description? He said no. Once he suspects that I'm holding, once I look like I'm holding what? You said something. I don't remember. Well, if I look suspicious. Oh, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. I can understand that you want to do your work. That's fine. But you not explain to me why I look suspicious. Because I was literally just watching a video on my phone. You stop the car and you want to search my bag.
Are you done with your talking? Are you done with your talking?
I'm still recording. You said I can record. Yes, so I'm just recording.
So I'll still have to search your bag.
No, please.
No, please. You don't allow police to search your bag. No. Please, no. That's it. 10 to the nearest police station, please.
Let's go to the next. Let's go to the nearest police station. Yes, please. Let's go.
Sit down. Let us go to the nearest police station. No. Don't allow him for that. No, matter, let us go.
If you think nothing inside, let them go. Okay.
They want to handcuff me to the police. Oh, let's go, please. Let's go.
Okay, so what does the law say with regards to searching without warrants by the Ghana Police Service? According to the Ghana Police Service Standard Operating Procedures, Legal and Prosecutions Directorate based on Act 1960 at 30 of Ghana's Criminal Procedure Code with the subject search of dwellings, other premises and persons. Okay, so the purpose of the act is to define the search and seizure activities of the police in full accordance with the law. Okay, so the procedure: a police officer may search without a warrant if he has reasonable cause to believe that a person has concealed or on himself or is conveying one, anything which has been stolen or unlawfully obtained. So if you are walking on the street and a police officer sees you that you walk strangely, the law permits or the law allows him to permit him to stop you and then search you. So when this video was trending, most of the questions that people were asking that, is it lawful to search a civilian without a warrant? Is it lawful? Yeah, the law says that if the police officer suspects you, he can search you. And then B, anything in respect of which a criminal offense is being or about to be committed. A police officer not below the rank of assistant superintendent of police or who being below the rank authorized in writing by an officer of the said rank may enter a house, shop, warehouse, yard, boat, vessel, or other premises which the police officer has reasonable cause to believe contains property which has been stolen or obtained by unlawful means. By my concentration will be this part: a police officer not below the rank of assistant superintendent of police or who been below the rank authorized in writing. So most of the times I show this law to a police officer, and then he explained to me that most of the citizens, we don't know the law. Yes, we don't know. Even the police, some of the police officers themselves don't know the law. And so if right now I'm in my office or any place, I'm driving and a police officer stop me, I have to first of all check the rank of the said police officer. I have to check the rank of the police officer first. But this law, we don't know. So then we allow them. That's it. So I went ahead and asked the police officer, so I showed her this video and I asked her that was the lady right to caution the police officer the reason why she's being searched? The police officer gave an answer. You will get to that. But let's again watch the video. The lady narrated the whole issue, the whole encounter with the police officer at Spintex. He narrated them all the encounter. Let's watch the video.
Hi, good morning. So yesterday I was going to the hospital with my friend. So I was going to go to her house, pick her up, and then go to the hospital with her. And on my way, the boat I was sitting in was stopped by the police. And we had seen cars that, they were checking the car. Okay, they look inside and they're like, go. They look inside and they're like, go. And that was what happened with our car. He stopped us, looked inside, then he hit the top of the car. So my driver assumed it meant, okay, go. So when my driver was going, he came again and he stopped the car. And the driver said, oh, I thought you meant I could go because you hit my car. And he was like, no, that's not what he meant. The driver should park. So the driver parks, and then he comes to my side. All this while, I'm on my phone because I'm assuming it has nothing to do with me. I'm on my phone. He comes to my side. He knocks on my window, and the driver winds down, or I wind down. One of us winds down my window, and then he greets me. What's your name? What's in your bag? Now let me show you what I did. So when I was told to open my bag, I did this. Obviously, I've removed some things from my bag, but I was like this, showed him inside my bag. And it was very obvious what was in my bag. My purse, I had another phone in my bag. I had my passport and some other things in my bag. And he goes like, I have to search your bag. And he opens the door immediately. So already I'm like, relax. Like, I've heard too many stories. About, even in the comment section, there are so many stories about how they put something in your bag and then you become a culprit. And I really was not ready to be a culprit. I was not ready to pay any kind of fees. It was not going to happen. So I now ask, so as he opens the door, I'm so confused already because I'm already not in a good state of mind. So I'm just, initially I was going to give my bag and then I asked that, may I know why I'm being searched? And this is my tone. May I know why I'm being searched? Do I fit any description? This is my tone. Unfortunately, I don't have that on camera. And he goes, immediately you ask a police in Ghana any question, you are, is. So I asked, may I know I'm being searched? Do I fit any description? And he was like, you're asking me questions? I said, I want to search your bag. You're asking me questions? And one thing I think I should have done was just to remove the things out of my bag myself rather than going to the police station and wasting time. However, he might not even have allowed me to do that, but next time I'll try that. And so he I'm telling you, I want to search your bag. You don't know the law. I know the law, and I'm telling you that I want to search your bag. That was what he kept saying. So as he's talking, I start to call my mom. And I call my mom and I ask her, is it normal? Because in my mom, I'm a grown adult. Like, yeah, but I need my mom's approval sometimes. I call her and I ask her, is it normal? Like, I'm unaware. And my mom goes like, I've never heard this before. I've never heard this being done. And already he's offended. That's why did you call somebody? I don't know. He thought maybe I'm calling somebody that can. I don't know. I really don't know what he thought. Okay, when you're done, I want to talk to the person. But when he heard me say, Mommy, he didn't want to talk to her again. And then, unfortunately, my mom's network was not stable where she was. And so, the call had to end. And then he goes like, you didn't even talk to me and you called somebody. And I said, no. I asked why I was being searched and if I fit a description. No, he didn't ask me why you were being searched. He only asked me if you fit a description. I was like, okay. Because I really didn't want to go back and forth with him. And genuinely, I think a lot of people say I was calm in the video, but I was scared because I've heard so many stories of police slapping people. I've heard too many stories of police slapping people and I really don't want to get slapped. So while he's talking to me, his colleague that's searching another car or had stopped another car or something, was doing something, came and is like, what is she saying? And I think they have some communication. I want to search her. Madam, give your bag. We want to search you. And I'm even one girl, 2 police officers. Already I'm like, hey. And that one was so aggressive. I'm telling you, if he got you, would have slapped me. Let me search you. And I'm like, okay, I get it, but like, why are you searching me? You look suspicious. And they were just so angry that you are even asking us any question. Let me do another part. This is becoming too long.
Yeah, so in the video, the lady admitted herself that they should have just opened their bag to them because they sending you to the police station was just a waste of your time, and you should have allowed. Sorry, she should have allowed them to. I mean, open the bag for them instead of wasting your time an hour at the police station. It was very unnecessary. You shouldn't have like wasted her time like that. Okay, so let's watch what happened at the police station.
Okay, part 3. So after he has reported me and the lady tells me to come to her side, she tells me to empty the content out. She did not check my bag. She tells me to empty the content out of my bag. And then she searches. Note that the man also follows me. The first officer follows me. So he's watching as I'm emptying the contents out of my bag. I remove my purse. I remove everything that is in my purse. I have nose rings in my purse. I have ear studs in my purse. I have pictures in my purse. I have my mom's cards in my purse. I removed everything. The only thing I did not remove were my bank cards, my identification cards, and my cash. And with my bag, there was one identification card in my bag, just in case I don't take my purse out. I always have an identification card in my bag, and so that was what I removed out. I'll show a video of that also. And after I show the woman everything and she's satisfied, she looks behind her because the first officer is standing behind her, and she asked him, are you okay? Meaning like, are you okay? I've searched her now. Are you okay? Because there's nothing implicating in her bag. So are you okay? The officer says, yeah, he's fine. The first officer, that is. Then the second one, the aggressive one, goes like, no, he wants to also search the bag. He's speaking she. At this point, I stopped recording because the woman was like, when she turned to the guy, are you okay? I felt okay, that's the end of the story. I'm going home. This second officer says, no, he wants to search. And in my mind, I'm like, bro, you're questioning her authority. You brought me here to report me to her. And she has checked my bag. She says it's okay. So what's your problem? And then I think the other guy feels like, okay, no, I brought her, or like I stopped her, so I will check. Like, then the first officer goes like, okay, no, he will check because he stopped me. I've already removed the contents from my bag already, so he's not checking my bag. He's just looking through the content. So, let me show you. Also, as he's searching my stuff, I'm asking, like, madam, can you please explain to me what's going on? Because I was genuinely confused. It's like, so let me show you that video.
Remove it one by one. What we're gonna have say that let me inside my hands now.
Mom's business card, my picture.
That is very funny. Be very fast and whatever that is.
What did you say?
Just put your.
Please,
I don't.
You give zero. Say it again.
I don't mind whoever's.
No, that was not what you said.
Put it down. I have to do the same. Don't worry. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down. I'm not touching you.
You didn't touch me.
Put it down. Can you step aside? Touch you right now.
Yes, he did.
No problem.
That's okay.
No problem.
That's okay. He's searching. We'll be recording from here.
So the police station that they went to, the officers checked the bag and there was nothing.
Continue searching.
But then the police officer that arrested her wasn't convinced. They wanted to search the bag, the things in the bag himself. So that's what searching everything. You don't trust the officers.
Pull it to open. Madam, can you explain to me? Okay. Thank you. Please, are you going? Are you going?
So at that point, he's now convinced that there's nothing in the bag. Yes, there's nothing in the bag. So he allowed her to, pack all her stuffs and that was it. Okay, so last week, as I made mention, I asked a police officer. Yes, I'm in a group with some police officers. So I asked this question that good evening. Please, the officers here, I need some education. Does a civilian have the right to question an officer if they are stopped to be searched by a police officer? And is it mandatory for the police officer to give reasons before carrying out the search? So this is a response that I got from one senior police officer. And then I attached Dampare, but it's not Dampare that replied me. I guess I attached his picture, but it's not Dampare that replied this. This is a different police officer. He said, if the civilian has been placed under arrest, the officer, as part of the arrest, needs to search the suspect for any implement that can cause harm to the suspect and the officer. An officer who wants to search a civilian has to inform him or her the reason for the search. And if he does not have a search warrant, civilians can question if the reason for the search is not given. Okay, so that's it. So ideally, I think the best thing is that as we are going about our daily lives, we should also find time and then read the law, understands the law. I mean, any aspect of the law, we should read and understand. Yes, I'm very sure the answer that the police gave wasn't too satisfactory to the lady. The police officer said, you look suspicious. Just that was it. And to me, I think you look suspicious wasn't enough. What caused the suspicion? Because I was in a car. So what caused the suspicion? I mean, what alerted you to, stop my car? The police officer should have given at least enough reasons that, oh, we are doing a search, we have some intelligence, this, and that. And that would have stopped all this. And also, as I made mention earlier on, the lady, went too far with this situation. You should have just opened the bag and that would be it. After all, there was nothing in the bag. So, she need bag, well, why were you, the, like decide not to let the police officer search the bag. I don't see why he wasn't ready to cooperate once you know there's nothing in the bag. Yes, so I think the most important thing is that we must understand the law in all aspects. At least not all, with some, at least things, because police officer, we always not normally per se, we always meet police officers. So that aspect of the law, it should be on our fingertips. We see you police for Embra no so kakra, so that when they come to us and then they try to caution us, at least since we know the law, you bet my train police officers na gyina mmara no so, we can we can say mmara no bi bet my kind mmara no bi atwe mo adwen si so say, okay, mo ankasa mo mmara no kyerɛ sei, mo mmara no kyerɛ sei, mo mmara no kyerɛ sei, so what we are doing is wrong. Yeah, so that's what I think. But this thing could have been avoided, and both parties could have been avoided. Yes, that's what I think. Okay, so thank you for watching, and if you want to, I don't know whether the lady TikTok accounts, I don't know whether she posted it herself, but you can go on TikTok and search for the name. You will get all the comments and everything there.